Welcome to About This Day, where we crack open the treasure chest of history. Let the fun facts fly like confetti at a birthday party. Today is June 1st, and while you're flipping your calendar, somewhere a coral reef is being appreciated, a child is being celebrated, and somewhere else. CNN is launching into 24-hour news mode. Stick around. We've got rebellious battles, space missions, musical legends, and even a suspiciously charming telephone that accepts coins. Let's jump in.
We begin today's journey with a round of global applause. It's International Children's Day, born in 1925 during the Geneva World Conference. It's all about protecting children's rights and giving them more than just veggies and early bedtimes. Next up, World Reef Awareness Day. A shout out to coral reefs, aka the architects of underwater neighborhoods. Pollution's their archenemy, so let's keep those reefs colorful and algae-free. And let's not forget the Global Day of Parents. Since 2012, it's been an official UN thing to say, thanks to those who taught us how to walk, talk, and not lick electrical sockets.
A star-studded birthday list today. Born on June 1st, 1926, Marilyn Monroe, an iconic actress, symbol of glamour, and wearer of the world's most famous white dress. Morgan Freeman arrived in 1937, and we've been listening to his silky narration ever since. If wisdom had a voice, it'd sound like Morgan. In 1801, Brigham Young, the Mormon pioneer who founded Salt Lake City, and probably never imagined it'd one day host the Winter Olympics. Heidi Klum joined us in 1973, strutting from catwalks to TV screens, and making Auf Wiedersehen sound oddly comforting. Karl von Clausewitz, born 1780, brought us On War, the book that turned battlefield strategy into bedtime reading for generals. And finally, Ronnie Wood, born 1947, Rolling Stones guitarist and rock and roll survivor. If you've ever danced in a kitchen to start me up, thank him.
Now for today's farewells, with cause of death included, because we don't do mysteries. In 1868, James Buchanan, the 15th U.S. president, passed away from respiratory failure. Some say his presidency caused a national cough. Adolf Eichmann was hanged in 1964 for Holocaust war crimes. Justice served. In 1946, Ion Antonescu, Romanian leader and World War II collaborator, was executed by firing squad. A grim end to a grim legacy. Yves Saint Laurent, fashion genius, passed in 2008 from brain cancer, but left behind a legacy of elegance that still walks runways. And in 1991, David Ruffin of The Temptations died from a drug overdose, proof that even the sweetest soul voices can carry heavy burdens.
Today's battlefield briefings. In 1298, the Battle of Tireda saw Riga and Lithuania throw down with the Livonian Order. Spoiler, Livonia lost. In 1813, British frigate HMS Shannon captured the USS Chesapeake, boosting British spirits off the Boston coast. Score 1 for tea and biscuits. The brutal Battle of Cold Harbor began on June 1st, 1864. Union forces faced devastating losses. Not a good day for bluecoats. Fast forward to 1979, Zimbabwe Rhodesia was born, a transitional moment ending a civil war and inching toward black majority rule.
Liftoff. In 2003, Europe launched Mars Express, which orbited the red planet like a nosy neighbor, capturing data, dust, and everyone's curiosity.
And now, sports. In 1910, Sport Club Enschede was founded in the Netherlands. Later, Sport Club Enschede merged into FC Twente, champions in 2010 and home to surprisingly passionate cheese lovers. And in 1968, Joe Herner of the St. Louis Cardinals struck out the final 6 Mets. Basically, the pitching equivalent of flipping the board and shouting, "I win." And hey, let's not forget FC Volendam was born in 1977 on June 1st. Known as the Other Orange, they may not always win, but they've got style, fish, and fans who never give up.
Ring ring! In 1880, the first pay telephone was installed in New Haven. That's right. Before smartphones, you had to feed your phone coins like a parking meter with a drinking problem. Fast forward to 1980, CNN launched. And suddenly, news never slept again. We went from waiting for the 6 o'clock to 24-hour updates and breaking news that breaks every 5 minutes.
Let's talk poles. Magnetic ones. In 1831, explorer James Clark Ross discovered the magnetic North Pole, armed with courage, thick mittens, and probably a few frozen regrets.
Let's get groovy. In 1973, Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd hit #1 in the United States, and it's still echoing in dorm rooms and laser shows everywhere. In 1985, Wham! Hit #1 with Everything She Wants. It's pop, it's catchy, and it'll make you dance like nobody's watching. In 2000, Mission Impossible 2 premiered. Tom Cruise ran, jumped, and exploded his way into our hearts again.
And finally, here's today's news from the world of politics. In 2009, investigations began into the tragic Air France Flight 447 crash, leading to crucial aviation safety improvements. And in 2017, then President Donald Trump announced that the United States would withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement. Because, who cares about the climate? Not this guy, that's for sure.
Phew, what a wild ride. From Pink Floyd to coral reefs, and from battles to birthdays, June 1st has seen it all. But no matter what happened in history, if today's your birthday, know this. You are the most important event of the day to those who love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep traveling through time with us. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next spin through history.